He was an Italian scholar, trained in medicine, who practiced a variety of professions. He was also an important 14th-century political figure. He is known for his political treatise Defensor Pacis, seen as the most revolutionary political treatise of the later Middle Ages, and is recognized for his contributions to the critique of Caesaropapism in Western Europe. His name is Marsilius of Padua. In the bustling city of Padua, during the 14th century, lived a remarkable scholar named Marsilius. Born into a family of scholars, Marsilius possessed an insatiable thirst for knowledge from a young age. He delved into the realms of medicine, philosophy, and politics, seeking to understand the intricate workings of the world. As he grew older, Marsilius's multifaceted talents became evident. He not only excelled in his medical practice, but also embraced various other professions. However, it was his political treatise, Defensor Pacis, that would elevate him to legendary status. This groundbreaking work aimed to challenge the papal claims of absolute authority, asserting that both church and state should share power. Marsilius's audacious ideas struck at the heart of the prevailing political and religious order. His treatise was considered a revolutionary piece of literature, and some scholars even hailed it as the most influential political treatise of the later Middle Ages. Marsilius's critique of Caesaropapism, the fusion of secular and religious authority, was ahead of its time and laid the groundwork for the Protestant Reformation that would follow. With his profound insights and bold beliefs, Marsilius became a trailblazer, paving the way for future thinkers like Calvin and Luther. His legacy, rooted in his defiance of authority and his commitment to intellectual exploration, continues to resonate in the annals of history. Marsilius of Padua, the philosopher, physician, and political visionary, forever altered the course of Western Europe's political landscape. Marsilius, a prominent philosopher and theologian of the 14th century, found himself in the midst of a power struggle between Pope John XXII and Louis of Bavaria, the elected Holy Roman Emperor. The policies of Louis in Italy threatened the papal territorial sovereignty, leading to excommunication and demands for relinquishment of the imperial crown. In response, Marsilius wrote the influential treatise Defensor Pacis in 1324. Defensor Pacis aimed to establish the independence of the Holy Roman Empire from the papacy and challenge the alleged usurpation of power by the Roman pontiffs. Marsilius used both logical arguments and appeals to authority to support his claims. His views were not well received by Pope John XXII, who declared them heretical in 1327. While the treatise focused heavily on theology, Marsilius's political philosophy and legal theory gained significant attention. He argued that Jesus did not claim any temporal power and that the church should be subordinate to the state. According to Marsilius, all authority in the church lies with the people, the secular ruler acting as their representative, and general councils called by the secular ruler. These ideas had a lasting impact, particularly during the Reformation. Marsilius went beyond Aristotle's understanding of government and embraced a form of republicanism that emphasized the people as the legitimate source of political authority. He believed that sovereignty rested with the people and that they should have the power to elect, correct, and even depose their political leaders. Marsilius saw democracy as the ideal form of government, as it tends to produce wise laws, protects the common benefit, promotes a sufficient life, and encourages obedience to the laws. Marsilius's ideas were not without controversy, and he found himself in the company of like-minded individuals, including John of Jandun and William of Ockham. They sought the protection of Louis of Bavaria, who shared their views on the separation of church and state. Marsilius accompanied Louis to Italy and continued to criticize the Pope, leading to the deposition of the Lord of Milan and Louis's coronation as King of Italy in 1327. As a reward for his services, Marsilius was appointed Archbishop of Milan, while John of Jandun became the Bishop of Ferrara. They continued to advocate for their beliefs, with Marsilius composing a treatise on the exclusive jurisdiction of the emperor in matrimonial affairs. Marsilius of Padua's philosophy and political theory challenged the authority of the papacy and advocated for the power of the people. His ideas on democracy and the separation of church and state remain relevant today as we navigate the complexities of governance and seek to ensure the well-being of society as a whole. Marsilius, a renowned philosopher of the 14th century, had a profound impact on both political and religious discourse during his time. His work, Defensor Pacis, was considered a groundbreaking piece that addressed crucial issues in European society. However, it was in his subsequent work, Defensor Minor, where Marsilius delved deeper into the doctrines he laid out in his earlier work. In Defensor Minor, Marsilius tackled a wide range of topics, including ecclesiastical jurisdiction, penance, indulgences, crusades, pilgrimages, vows, excommunication, the general church council, marriage and divorce, and unity with the Greek Orthodox Church. His writings showcased his profound understanding of the complexities surrounding these matters. One of Marsilius' most significant contributions was his articulation of the concept of imperial supremacy over the Church. He firmly believed in the authority of the secular ruler over religious affairs, challenging the prevailing power dynamics of the time. His ideas challenged the traditional notions of ecclesiastical authority and sparked intense debates among scholars and religious authorities. Marsilius's philosophy continues to resonate today. His emphasis on the supremacy of secular power over religious institutions prompts us to contemplate the delicate balance between politics and religion in our daily lives. It reminds us to question the authority and influence of religious institutions and to critically examine the power dynamics within society.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.